Men, let's talk about the beauty. Not just her presence, but what her presence means to us as men. Deep within us is the God-given desire to pursue her, to cherish her, and to fight for her. But there is a danger here, one we don't often recognize. Instead of drawing strength and purpose from God, we can start looking to the beauty to validate us. When we seek her approval to define our worth, we place a weight on her that she was never meant to carry. This distortion doesn't just harm our relationships, it keeps us from the freedom and strength we were designed to live with. We've all felt it. It's that longing for her admiration, for her to see us as strong, capable, and desirable. On the surface, this seems natural, even noble. But when we rely on her validation to feel like we're enough, we're building our identity on shaky ground. Whether it's the attention of a wife, a girlfriend, or even the imagined approval of women we don't even know, we can fall into the trap of using her beauty to try to fill that ache inside us. And when we do that, we're no longer cherishing her as a reflection of God's heart. We're using her as a mirror to try to see ourselves as worthy. Here's the truth we often forget. No amount of admiration from the beauty can settle the question of our worth. That question has already been answered by God. Our value isn't found in her eyes, it's found in Him. When we fail to anchor ourselves in God's love, we put pressure on the women in our lives to be something they were never created to be. We expect them to fill the void only God can fill, and it's a burden they can't bear. This dynamic not only damages us, it places a strain on our relationships with the very women we care about. One way this shows up is in our fear of vulnerability with the beauty. Ask yourself, are there things you're afraid to say to your wife or girlfriend? Are there struggles you're hiding, conversations you're avoiding because you're afraid of what she might think, how she might react? That fear can reveal something very important, that you're looking to her for validation instead of to God. When we're afraid to be honest, it's often because we believe her reaction will define our worth. We fear rejection, disapproval, or even just discomfort. But the truth is, when we hide behind silence, we build walls that block real intimacy and connection. God did not create us to get our validation from the beauty. He created us to get it from Him, so we could love her without strings attached. When we rest in God's love, we're free to engage with the women in our lives without fear. We can be honest, even when it's hard, because our worth isn't on the line. We can cherish her without using her, honor her without needing her to fill something missing in us. This is what it means to lead with strength, courage, and humility. And let's be clear, the beauty doesn't need you to be perfect. She needs you to be real. She doesn't need you to hide your struggles. She needs you to bring them into the light so you can grow together. She doesn't want to be the source of your validation. She wants to walk alongside you as a partner and helpmeet and friend. When we stop hiding and start being honest, we create space for her to be her true self also. We have real intimacy, the kind of connection that reflects God's design for relationships. So men, take a hard look at your heart. Are you looking to the beauty to tell you who you are? Are you afraid to talk to her about something because you're afraid of what her reaction might say about you? If so, it's time to redirect your gaze. God is the only one who can truly validate you. He already sees you, knows you, and loves you fully. When you live from that truth, you're free to love her as God intended, not as a source of your worth, but as a reflection of His love and beauty. The beauty is a gift, but she's not your foundation. Only God can be that. Step into the freedom of knowing your worth in Him and let that truth transform how you see her, how you love her, and how you lead in your relationships. This is the path to strength, intimacy, and the life you are made to live.